Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of On the Road with the Salon Guy. Today we are traveling to Middletown, New Jersey, which has a population of close to 66,000 people. So, a very spacious parking lot, which is amazing. Beautiful houses. One thing I did notice as I was driving here was I said, wow, there's some beautiful homes here. So it really is going to match up with what you're going to see in today's episode. Now, as I always mention, the first thing is, how do you feel when you first walk into those doors? And I'm not gonna lie, my first reaction was, whoa, are you kidding me? This place is stunning. So we're going to meet Jennifer and some of her team and really have a great experience today. But this is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome, and I really hope you enjoy Jennifer's energy and her team. Aside from me knowing you personally, this entire salon is you to a T. I mean, talk about glam.
Thank you.
But not only is it glam, but you don't see a lot of this when you walk in. Maybe Beverly Hills,
New York City.
But great job.
Thank you so much.
So what do you want clients to experience when they first walk through those doors?
So much. First and foremost, I want you to feel welcomed. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to have a feeling of luxury, the energy of standard and elegance, but without any pretense. I want you to feel happy and energized, and I want you to be you, and I want you to feel like you're here to experience not only great hair, but a great vibe amongst all of my staff, and walk out really feeling and looking absolutely glamorous and beautiful. Yeah. And most women are busy and they're juggling a lot and they don't have the time to always feel that way. So I think Glam House is a great space to lend for that extra glamour in your life that you need. That sometimes you can't get on your own.
Now, when I talked to you before, my hair consultation, you said there's no hope for me. You said there's no hope for me, Steve. You said, Steven, I'm sorry, but it's gone. And I said, oh. And then I said, all my hair has gone downwards as I get older. But that's a whole other story. Well, I want a glaze.
When people when I'm done blowing people out and stuff, I'm like, I want my hair done sometimes. Like it makes you feel good. Then I'm like, you have to go out to dinner now. You got to go do something.
Yeah, I know.
But you don't have to go to dinner. But you got to do something. I'm like, go walk around the store if you're not doing anything.
Well, thank you for letting me back here. I feel privileged, and I could see, how important this. It's like manning a ship. Absolutely. But this is not just any ship. This is
a yacht.
The Glam House. This is it. Now I want to talk to you about pricing.
Yes. Okay,
because you walk into a establishment like this, which is so high end. Yeah. Some people might get intimidated and they feel like, oh, this is probably how many hundreds of dollars I have to pay for a haircut here.
Absolutely.
How do you meet that balance between having a place look so luxurious and high end, or making people feel like, you know what? We're affordable, but
We're affordable. We make sure that we are crystal clear and have the utmost of price transparency.
And one thing I have to say, Jennifer, is I looked at your website. You have a phenomenal website. You have everything laid out.
It's all there for you.
I don't see that too often.
It's all there for you. There should be no shades of gray. If you have any questions about pricing, about technique, about the European tiered system and how as a salon culture design that. It's basically all formatted, crisp and clear on that website. If you have further questions, my salon coordinator, Heather, and or myself are always willing to literally break that down. And we break down prices on a daily basis. We do not proceed with the service without having A, the consultation, and B, the breakdown of what you're doing and what the price tag is attached.
Every time a client comes in?
Every time the client comes in, unless they're a previous guest
and
they're really well acquainted with the menu.
Right.
We do that, and we do that happily. And if there's anything that you want to curtail, we're not going to change our prices for you, but we would absolutely give you another idea, another beautiful, innovative idea that doesn't shortchange your aesthetic, that could get you to somewhere fabulous at a different price point, at a fraction of the price point. And the tier system is what is so helpful, because if you don't want to necessarily see a master colorist, you could see a senior artist, you could see an emerging talent, and somewhere in between. So there's 4 different tiers to choose from, and everyone is highly skilled.
So what's your take on the whole tier system that Jennifer has here?
So right now I'm technically level 2, so I'm striving to be level 3, level 4 to be a master eventually one day. I mean, a master trained me, so the goal is to be a master. You're still gonna get a luxurious experience. We've all been properly trained, regardless if you're a $50 or $300. Like, we're a team. We've all like helped each other. So it's just the price point, honestly.
Right.
You're gonna have a luxurious, great haircut with me, execution with me, Jen, Jalen, whoever is here.
Jennifer, this is probably the most looked forward to part of a client experience.
Absolutely.
And what I'm going to do is take a nap for about 3 hours right now.
Are you going to recline? Come all the way back, my
God.
friend. There's not much hair to work with, folks, but I love a bold. So let me tell you about what goes on at the back bar, Stephen.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got to cleanse your product out of your hair, first and foremost. But secondly, people really love this part, right? They love the aftermath of looking and seeing themselves look gorgeous, but this part is so instrumental. We take this very seriously. So that's why this lounge, this salon area, this part of the salon was so important. So the luxury shampoo service is underrated. You've got to take your time. You've got to do a great head massage, work the neck region. There's so much tension in the head and the neck you don't realize until you start working on somebody and you start releasing that feeling in the neck and the head. We also do a lot of back bar services, and what is that? We do a lot of scalp skin services where we deep cleanse and exfoliate the scalp, hot towels, steam, deep conditioners, tonics, things of that nature. So we take this area very, very seriously at Glam House. Not only are we going to get you clean, but we're also going to inject in that element of luxury that's so important.
Everybody nowadays is, even what I do is I go on Google, I go on Maps, and I'm looking, what are the reviews saying?
Of course.
You've got 30 like 5-star reviews basically.
Correct.
And I know you just opened.
Yep,
But
that's correct.
The important part is when I'm reading through these reviews, you know, everything, the experience, the staff, Jen and her team, everyone keeps mentioning not only you, but your team.
Of course.
The environment.
Of course.
So how important is that to a client that they know that, you know, they're part of an amazing team?
Instrumental. It's imperative that not only the owner and the atmosphere is beautiful and clean and well appointed, but it's also imperative that your team and your culture is on that same vibration and that we're all moving in the same direction at all times. What does that mean? That the business model never changes, that the standard and the consistency never changes, and that everyone is walking in ready to go, ready to provide a gorgeous level of standard in artistry, but also to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel happy, to make you feel welcome. I do want you to feel like you're a family member. I want you to walk out thinking, wow, that was amazing, but I was treated like royalty. Mm-hmm. And it's so important. And I think that's reflective in the reviews. So I'm appreciative that everything that's inside of me is transcending not only out of me, and in this gorgeous space that my husband and I built, but also with my staff.
One of the most asked questions that I get from viewers on my YouTube channel, or the most comments I get is, you know, Stephen, I can't find someone who cuts hair like you. How do I find that right person? Now, have you ever experienced, or have you handled a client that comes to you? I've been to all 10 salons in the area. No one can make me happy. No one can. How do you make that client happy? It's kind of tough, but I think it's important to know how we as professionals handle that difficult situation.
Absolutely. It happens every day, actually, at Glam House, because I'm not new in the business, Stephen, but I'm new in Monmouth County. And so I'm getting an influx of all these new, wonderful, beautiful clients. My OGs came with me, but these new people are excited to come to this new, beautiful space. But facts, I'm hearing exactly what you're saying, reiteration. Look at my hair, I have a horrible haircut, I'm spending a lot of money on my color and my highlights, and sometimes, at no fault of the guest, it is substandard. So what I try to do is break down what are their expectations, manage their expectations, and let them know that any positive change is generally gradual. So not only should your skills be on par, right?
I was just going to ask you that. Do you think it really does come down to skill?
It does. It does.
Because if someone's going to a place and they're not getting what they're looking for, what else can it be?
Stephen, it comes down to skills. You pay for someone's resume, like you do a specialist, a doctor, and or a top makeup artist, or a top anything. You're paying for that person's resume and the amount of time, energy they've spent honing their skills, honing their craft. Also, being a good communicator is really important, but also being a good listener is even more important, and taking the time to actually listen.
Hi, Jennifer. So I brought you gifts.
Thank you.
I brought my super high-end products to match the Glam House. This is my #1 seller, Tidal Wave. It's a sea salt spray. So
Love it.
this is something that you need 1 or 2 spritzes, and that's it. So you don't need to go crazy. It does give a ton of volume.
Okay.
So just, you don't need to overuse it. It definitely delivers. You want a lot of volume on whatever hairstyle, blow drying, it's gonna give you a ton of volume.
Wet
okay?
or dry, or both?
Both, but if you're blow drying it, you spray it in when the hair is wet, blow dry, then you're gonna get that maximum volume.
Understood.
Just like 1 spritz on the base of the root area and good to go. This is my hemp shampoo and conditioner.
Wow.
So it's got organic hemp oil in it.
Wow.
So very healing for the scalp, a very luxurious experience. It's great for people who have scalp issues, looking for thicker, healthier hair growth. It smells phenomenal, so really, really high-end shampoo and conditioner right here.
Gorgeous.
This is my blow dry cream. So Crafted is like a sub-brand of my line. So I've got the main SalonGuy line and then Crafted, which is kind of like, imagine like a homebrew type of process.
Okay.
So really even more customized than some of my other products. And this is just, it gives you the perfect amount of hold when you're blow drying someone's hair. Just a lot more control, helps defrizz.
Beautiful.
Just that's why it's a light, like blow dry cream. That's why I want to make something to
Gorgeous.
support the blow dry. And then finally 25 spray, 25 benefits in 1 bottle.
I was going to say, there's a method to the 25 madness.
So give it a good shake. It's kind of a thicker liquid, but imagine this as your foundational spray for anything you're doing, for cutting, for blow drying, for detangling, all that stuff. It's fresh. You got to give it a good
pump.
Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
And then see how it feels on your hands. Yeah.
Gorgeous smell and great viscosity.
Yes.
This is
so,
gorgeous.
Yep. You have to give it there we
Yep.
go. A good
Beautiful.
thick. But you see how soft it makes your hands feel.
Yeah,
that's what it does to the hair. So it's great for detangling knots. Great for cutting lotion. I spray that in before any time I cut someone's hair, blow dry it. It's like the foundational spray. So
I love
these
it.
are gifts for you, and I hope you enjoy them.
Thank you so much. They're gorgeously packaged, and
Thank you.
I'm sure the ingredients and the contents are second to none.
Yes.
You
Yes,
do things
very
the
high
right way
quality.
also. Thank you, Stephen.
Of course, thank you.
It's an honor to have you, and I welcome your products.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Jennifer, I have to say you have a really spectacular salon. I mean, this
Thank
is an
you.
experience that it's like, wow. So,
Thank you.
but thank you for having me here, and I really wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to remember me and to remember that Glam House is alive and flourishing, and it's been a pleasure having you. I can't wait to see all the other episodes, and good luck to all the new salon owners out there and the new entrepreneurs. It's worth it. It's a beautiful process. It's a beautiful journey.
Thank you.
I appreciate it
Right.
so much.
All right.
All I can say is, wow, I had such an amazing time at the Glam House Salon. Jennifer and her team are really, really second to none. Very polite, very friendly. The space is gorgeous. It's in a very, very busy area, so it's great for business. And I am really, really happy that I went to go visit Jennifer today. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you on the next episode of On the Road with the Salon Guy.